everyone, I am simsweetie and welcome to this video where I will be building a art studio, I believe is what I decided to call it. So basically, I feel like in The Sims 4, I don't make my Sims leave the house very often and they just kind of end up staying in all the time, and then I feel somewhat guilty about that. So I decided to build this kind of art studio place where your Sims can go and do art kind of things. So there's like plenty of easels there and woodworking stations and what's the other thing? Oh, there's a piano there. So it's kind of like artistic things that your Sims can come and do. And where I built this lot, I basically just destroyed the gym that's in Willow Creek, because I figured there's a gym in Oasis Springs and you really don't need two that badly. My cat is attacking a cord. Okay, cool. You stop that, Iris. Iris! Kitten. Okay. Anyway, oh yeah, I placed it on that lot, and I really like it there because there's that river nearby, if like in the back area. So you could take your Sims out, do some painting, and you know, if you're into the music thing, you could do piano or woodworking, and then you could go over there, do some fishing, make some simoleons, and then there's a bar. I believe it's the lot right next to this one, so you go to the bar, and there's also a museum. I just think it's in a really convenient area, and plus, in my current household, my Sim really likes to paint, so I figured that I would get a lot of use out of this, and I don't know, painting skill is one of my favorite skills in the Sims franchise, along with the cooking skill. That's also one I really quite enjoy. So this video is going to be divided into two parts, and the first part is the building, and the second part is going to be the decorating. So this is obviously the first part. And oh, it will be up for download on the gallery. So my origin ID is realsimsweetie, so you can go download it there if you want and place it into your town. I am by no means claiming to be like a really good builder or anything, because I am certainly not, but I'm just kind of, I like these videos, they're just kind of fun to do, and I enjoy doing them, and I'm really trying to improve on my building skills and stuff like that, so I will probably be doing these kind of let's build and decorate videos more often, because I don't really do them, and like I said, I think it's just kind of fun, but I'm not saying I am good at it, because I am certainly not. So I tried to kind of match this art studio's style to like the other houses in this area of Willow Creek, and I messed around with it a bunch, and I put the walls on the lowest setting at some point in this video, and then at the end of this video, like off camera, I raised them to like the middle setting for height, if that makes sense. So, yeah, originally this thing was really big, and I had to keep scaling it down, because I was like, oh, right, you made that really big, Macy, so I kept scaling it down and down, because I feel like I think a lot of people do that. Well, a lot of, like, inexperienced builders, such as I, do, like, they make houses way too big. Like, you know when you're watching a video of someone who's, like, not normally a Simmer, and they play Sims for the first time, and they make the house, like, they buy a 60 by 60 lot and just, like, drag the, you know, the wall builder tool and make the house massive, and you're like, oh goodness, and then it's a mess. It's a mess. But I feel like I do something kind of like that, where I make all my lots, like, or not my lots, all my, like, houses way too big, and then I have to scale them down and down and down. But I didn't want to experiment with some color in this gallery, and basically the whole theme, it's very artistic space, so not a lot of things are really, like, cohesive colors. It's just kind of all over the place. So the outside, I think I did end up going up, no, I didn't leave this blue color. I did a blue color, but it's not this shade of blue, because I thought the blue kind of stuck out in the town area, so I changed it to a blue that kind of the other houses had a little bit more, so we will see a blue similar to that shade, but a little less turquoise. And I also added some brick, because I liked the lot next to us that had that brick. And, you know, I don't really want this art studio to be a super, like, fancy lot. I just wanted to, you know, kind of be, like, a chill area. Oh, and there is a little seating area on the inside. You'll see it when we decorate it, which that part will be up very soon if it's not already. But, Yes. So there, you could just kind of go hang out. I think it'd be a good like date spot, you know, to take your date there and do some painting or something. And here's a section. Okay, there we go. I wasn't doing anything there for a second. It was strange. And I'm putting up windows right now, which is incredibly boring because I'm horrible at it. Like, I'm so bad at putting up windows. The house, or the, what? This isn't even a house. I don't know what I'm talking about. But the, like, the shape of this lot changed so much, or lot, whatever you would consider it, because I didn't really know what I was doing, so I just kind of like started off with like a squarish shape, and then I just kept like adding onto it and taking areas off and changing it and just molding the shape. So I spent like so long building, like just the actual like putting up the walls. It was a ridiculous amount of time. Oh goodness. Actually, I think the total time I spent on this was like an hour and a half because it was a pretty small lot. So like that's actually not too bad. If I were to build like a full-on like family home, how many times can I say like in one sentence? I'm gonna try to start a record for that. But if I was building like a full-on family home, that would obviously take longer because there'd be multiple floors and stuff like that. And there's also, it's a pretty open, my voice like cracked there, it was strange, but it's a pretty open concept kind of thing because it's small, so there's not a lot of walls I could really put in there. But I just pretty much put in one wall, which you'll see sometime in this part, or maybe I don't even put it in till the decorating part. I don't think I put it in. Oh, I'm throwing the screen around right now. I don't even think I put that wall in until the decorating part, but you will see there is like one wall on the inside just to kind of give it some sense of division in there. So, oh yeah, I put that blue up there. I don't know when I did that, but it's there now, so there's the blue I used. And I did some flooring. I like this color floor, so I went with it. And my cat is attacking my canopy. Kitten, can you not? If you pull it down, I'm gonna be real mad. Oh, goodness. Okay, so, what are we doing now? Oh, we're moving the house. This was a pain, or I keep calling it the house, whatever, the building, whatever you want to call it. Cause, you know, I kept expanding on it and taking stuff away, but I wanted it to be at least somewhat centered on the lot. What is my cat doing? She's playing with a fork. Iris. Enough. Yes, you. Okay, so, she's sniffing a paintbrush. Anyway, that doesn't have paint on it, by the way. She's all good. Anyway, we're messing with the windows a little bit, and, oh yeah, I'm fixing the roof from when I moved it. Oh, and, my cat's yelling. Iris. Okay, does anyone else find it, like, I don't want to say annoying, because it doesn't bother me that much, but when people say, like, rough instead of roof, people are like, the rough, and I'm like, no. Are you a dog? Rough? No, roof. Or maybe it sounds like the same thing to you. I don't know, it's just a thing whenever people are like, the rough, and I'm like, oh, goodness. But anyway, I find doing roofs? Is that the plural? I don't even care. I find doing them so incredibly difficult, so hopefully this looks somewhat okay. And then I did the foliage, I suppose, which I'm pretty horrible at, like, landscaping and stuff, so I actually, like, messed with this for a while and then changed it, I think. I don't even know. But I used these, like, this fence thing and put some dirt in there, because it feels legit, you know, like that. So, I just went ahead, put some dirt in there, just like so, and then we started with the flowers. Did I put flowers in there? I think I did. Oh, and I turned on move objects on. Oh, and by the way, I feel like I need to say this. I hiccuped. When I record, I use Dxtory, so it has like the frames per second thing in the top left-hand corner, and it makes it so I can't really see what I'm typing in the cheat box, so I'm like, am I typing it right? I don't know. So if it looks really dumb, if I'm like spelling words wrong at any point, and I'm like, why isn't the cheat working? Because I'm pretty sure, I might edit it out, but I'm pretty sure that happened for a little while in the second part of this. Do excuse that, because it makes me look like I don't know how to spell, and I'm just entirely confused. So I actually spent like a really long time putting flowers in here, like way longer, and then I did this like grid pattern between these like leaf looking things and daisy looking things, and it was good. It was just, I don't know how to do like landscaping. I need to work on that because it's not a good thing. And I'm looking at it, I'm like, do I want to add anything else? And I was like, oh, let's go ahead and add some flowers. And okay, so my computer like cut off there for a second because it fell asleep. Well, my computer didn't cut off. Audacity cut me off for a second because my computer decided to fall asleep because I've been talking for like 10 minutes now. So I am adding some flowers in right here, and then, oh yes, I changed the colors, make it a little mismatchy. My cat is scratching the carpet. Okay. Anyway, that is just about it for this Let's Build video, so make sure to stay tuned for the second part where we decorate, or if it's already up, then go ahead and watch that right now. But, yeah, make sure to subscribe. I will talk to you all later, and yeah, bye!